FBI had come in and we had blocked the floor. And they had made some excuse for wanting to go up and check that floor because the director was supposedly coming in. They wanted to make sure that no harm could come to him. And I talked to Sessions, who was director later. He said, I never knew anything about that. And I don't even think I went there, he said. And anyway, they went into that room, and it was pretty clear. They wired every aspect of that floor. Every room was wired. So we moved the jury to another hotel and increased our own security. They were very afraid. Imagine that, being that afraid of a television program. You know, and had no legal standing whatsoever. But that television program then resulted in more and more people coming forward. People who knew Raoul, who was James's handler, who gave us identification of him. We found out where he lived, and I put a surveillance on him. And the evidence that came forward, because people saw the trial. An Englishman, Sid Carthew, was a shipman, merchant seaman. And he was here in the city of Montreal in a bar where this guy, whom he identified from a spread as was Raoul, came to him and offered to sell him some guns. And that's exactly the bar where James met Raoul. So there's independent corroboration of this guy. James was here in Montreal trying to get out of North America. He was on the run. He was trying to flee, to get out of North America, which eventually he did. But of course, he got picked up in London and brought back and tried. So that case emerged further and further with more and more evidence coming out of his actual innocence as a result of that mock trial. All right, now we go, 1995, 1996. And we get a new judge on the case. His name is Joe Brown. He's a black judge, and some of you may know him because he's gone on television as a television judge. And Joe got committed to the fact that there may be a grave injustice here, and that the man whom he respected so much may have been killed, and that killing may never have been resolved. But Joe said he was going to really push this case and push it, and we thought we had an advocate, we had a judge. Long story short, he was removed from the case. Eventually, the Court of Appeals in Tennessee decided that he was not fit to preside over the case because he was prejudiced. He was prejudiced toward the petitioner, so they removed him. When they removed Joe, I said, well, I think, you know, we may be at a dead end in terms of getting a trial. I don't know what else we can do. And then 96, 97, James was diagnosed with hepatitis C. He was diagnosed with hepatitis C. How he got hepatitis C is not clear. I have my own version of how he got hepatitis C, just as I have some thoughts about how Hugo Chavez, who was a longtime friend of mine,